Welcome back to Conquest SMP, the server you can make a country or do some various other interesting things. Now I have been sick for like a month now, and it has been terrible. But you know what's not terrible? Halloween! Yeah, I was originally intending to make this video on October 1st, it's now October 10th, because I have been lazy and I've kinda done nothing. I'm being watched. Anyway, I had the great idea of building a giant haunted mansion. Thing is, building a giant haunted mansion before Halloween and enough time for people to play it is not easy. Basically, we have to build, a lot in a very short amount of time. That's gonna be difficult. So I might as well stop talking about it and start building it because we don't have much time. Hey, did you know you can join the server if you click the link in the description right now? Yeah, that's right, you can join. You can just make an application. It's really easy. Anyone can get in because we're so desperate for more members. So join right now. So, after that last clip, I spent a while gathering some resources in these 4 shulker boxes. It'll most certainly not be enough for the entire thing, but I just want to start building it now because it's been so long since I have uploaded that I really just have to do something. This beautiful area is the place that we have chosen to put our mansion because it's close-ish to civilization. That is one of the frontier villages that also has my mine. But it's just outside of the borders, so it takes a while to get here. It's out of the way, which means no one's really going to be seeing it when they don't want to, and it makes it seem kind of mystical because it's just, it's very far out. I'll try to tuck it into the trees a little bit as well so that you can walk through the pathway and then come into a little clearing and see the whole thing, because that's how Luigi's mansion starts the game. He walks through the forest, he sees the mansion, and it's wow, on the title screen. I played it like once 10 years ago. So we're gonna do that right about here. It's also going to be fairly large, so this might take a while. But now you know all that there is to know about this building before we build it, so why don't we hit a time lapse and build it? Now you can see exactly what I was talking about. So it maybe doesn't look that great, but it is just a mini game that's going to be completely seasonal, so I don't want to put like tons and tons of effort into the outside, and plus the outside isn't even where the action is, it's the inside that actually matters. So you can tell this obviously looks quite a bit like Luigi's Mansion. It's not exactly the same, I've been calling it Luigi's Mansion, it's really just a normal haunted mansion. It does have that iconic angry face that is on the Luigi's Mansion. I don't know if it really looks good though, I might remove it, I don't know, it's not entirely done. I haven't gotten a schematic for it because I haven't finished designing it. So basically all this I'm just kinda going with the flow, I suppose. Well, this front clearly looks super amazing, but what about the other sides? Well, I don't have any rockets. I have taken a page out of Grian's book and not finished the back of the mansion. There is nothing here because I simply haven't gotten around to it, but there is stuff that I plan to put here and it shouldn't take too long. I didn't want to build the whole thing before explaining what actually goes inside the minigame. So this haunted mansion will have 3 layers. You will come in through the door and you will go down some stairs into the basement level. This is a basic maze where you have to run around and collect stuff and go to the finish line and climb up. The second room will be largely the same. I'm trying to keep the details limited because I will be making this and some Conquest people may watch this video and then use it to win easier, but it'll be another maze, but an even more complex and difficult one with more things to do, and there may or may not be some fighting. I don't know, I haven't designed it entirely yet. But then you'll climb up to the third room, which will be a labyrinth where you start at the beginning. You have to go out, so you can't use the trick where you just hold your hand on the right of the wall. And that one will be even more insane than all the other 3 ones, and you have to kind of frantically run through, Not gonna say why, because then, you know, you can use it to win, but it's gonna be 3 mazes. They get progressively harder. At the end, you get to the top, and there may be a boss fight. I don't know. I haven't got there yet. So hopefully from that explanation, you know exactly what this is going to be. It's gonna be 3 mazes. It gets harder as you go to the top. And hopefully you're excited to see that. We won't be building the mazes in this episode, we'll just be finishing the outside of this mansion. But actually, before we do that, there's something that is very long overdue that we must do. We need to finally judge the build competition that I started forever and ever ago and then forgot about. So let's do that now! First build we will be judging is Fort Elovich, built by Goldman, and it is right here behind us. Noodle, what do you think about it? Looks kind of like a castle. It's almost like it's
kind of good. Kind of looking like
it's got this door. This is a nice door. It's got a real.
Look at this window. Come look at this window.
Whoa, it's a window. Is that a prison cell?
It might be.
I think that might be a prison cell. I didn't know this place is also a prison.
Ooh, look at this trapdoor, dude.
That's a nice. Oh, that's a good trapdoor.
I
I appreciate the trapdoor work. Although honestly, I don't think he built this door. I think he built everything else but the door. I don't know the lore of this place.
Yeah.
But I heard that the door was already here, and then he built the fort around it somehow. Now all of this was not lit up, and there were monsters everywhere, so it's better now. But have you noticed that there's no way to get to the 2nd floor?
Yeah.
There's ow. How do you even get up there? There's no way. I think that's gonna dock some points there. You know, you can't even reach up there. The land value definitely goes down because of that.
Maybe you gotta jump. No, that doesn't even work. There we go.
Anything interesting up there?
More prison cells.
More prison cells. Oh.
Oh wait, this way.
Oh, there is a way up. Okay. Wow, this place is spacious, minimalist design on the inside. Our next build to judge is the Promos Play Residence. Now, Promos Play is not even on this server, but for whatever reason is called the Promos Play Residence. And as you can see, it is a very nice wizard-looking tower, hut, dome. That was an excellent description by me. Now, it's got this kind of purple color scheme, and it's all circular, which is very unique for the server. There's not many circular buildings. There's also all this mushroom wizardy themed stuff around here. Now, this was not part of the build initially. This has all been built afterwards. So it doesn't necessarily count, but it does add to the vibe of the area.
This is quite interesting.
There's no bed. And just try to sleep on this hard
budget cuts, probably.
floor. Like, ow. Does not look very comfortable.
Yes.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Look at
Summoning
this.
circle.
This is like a summoning circle. There's like some... What is this? It's a scope. Right. I'm not sure what this is for. I don't know what kind of demons he summons. But this is very interesting. They've got like this lowered area with these seats almost. I don't think they're seats, but they look kind of like seats. And you can also look up into the tower a little bit. Actually, I can barely see it. There's some crying obsidian at the top. Lots of attention to detail here. There's a lot of cobwebs too, which makes me think maybe this place is abandoned. But then who's lighting the candles?
Oh, look at this detail.
Very curious. Oh. Maybe there might have been some tragic accident and then they had to abandon it. And
ooh, look at this trapdoor.
Oh, that's a good trapdoor. I appreciate the chocolate trapdoors.
Competing.
Yeah, definitely competing for the other trapdoor. Behind us here is another one of the build competition entries. It is probably the largest. As you can see, it is a sandstone kind of building like the Pantheon in Rome. Or yes, it's the Pantheon. It's got this large entrance with a shallow pitched roof. It's very nice. It's kind of like in a Greek Roman sort of style. And it's almost in the shape of an octagon, it looks like, with a big dome on top, of course. Noodle, do you know what this place is actually used for? Because I don't. It just looks like a big imposing building. So, I think it's like a
This is Conquest map.
world center. Yes, this is the Conquest map. You can see there's the spawn ocean in the middle. I feel like it's a little smaller in this than it is in real life. Or real Minecraft, I suppose. But yes, this is a slightly unfinished Conquest world map. This is sort of like a world trade
No,
center.
it's finished.
It is finished? Okay, so...
It's a small map.
Oh, well, I was talking about, like, the glass.
Oh, yeah.
Because maybe I just didn't know what it was supposed to be like. Because I thought that it would all be filled in with clear glass, and then some of it would be colored in. But no, because if you fall down there, you're stuck. I don't know, I guess that was just a design choice, though. Also got all the flags of Conquest, or some of them, not all of them. Haha.
You know what? No. I'm higher.
Nice, nice. So there's the staircase going up the stairs.
Pretty good staircase.
It's a pretty good staircase, yeah. A little lackluster on this second room, though. It's kind of dangerous, you know, you might just fall off sometimes.
Yeah, kind of a safety hazard.
Yeah.
Don't know if the FDA will approve of that.
The FDA? That's it? Yeah, I don't think the FDA would approve of this staircase. The final build we will be judging today is this boat built by Guy.
Very amazing.
As you can see, it's a boat. It's like a pirate ship, kind of. It's got some cannons. He just broke the something. It has a thing at the back, a cabin. I don't know what that's called, because I don't sail, but it's got sails, by the way. Do you know it's a sailboat? Bet you didn't. It's kind of got a little bit of a flat silhouette. It maybe should be curved a little more at the front, but overall, I think this is probably the best boat on Conquest.
Yeah, it's the design of it.
Yeah, it's like a...
kind of like...
a river boat? I don't understand boats. On the deck here.
Looks very cool. Ooh.
Yeah, it's got lots of decoration with some pots. It's also got some trapdoors on the floor, which is cool. It's like some sort of texturing, and you can also see down there. It's like a pirate ship thing where they have those grates, you know? This is the captain's quarters. For me? No, I'm kidding. Some nice decoration as well, and a bedroom with his head on it, of course. We're kind of invading his privacy. We didn't ask him to come here, but at the same time, I own this server, so I can do whatever I want.
Come look at this. Look at this trapdoor.
Oh, that's a good trapdoor.
That is a good trapdoor.
I like the chocolate.
I think it might be
too. It's gonna be a really difficult choice between all these nice trapdoors.
Ooh.
I also want to comment how, from this angle, the sail looks super imposing. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy, but this looks like a very good. This looks like a great sail. And there's even a little buccaneer tower. I don't think... is that what it's even called? We have considered all of the builds that have been submitted. All of them are fantastic, but one of them is the winner. Only one of them can be the winner.
Did we choose a...
We did choose a winner, right? Did we forget about that?
I'm voting for Guy, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think we're both voting for Guy because although they're all great, building a boat like that is very difficult and probably is, well, it looks the best out of all of them and is also the hardest to make. It has the highest level of craftsmanship, and it even has craftsmanship indeed. Yes, it is a boat. It's got all the qualities we want to see for builds on this server. So, Guy has officially won the build competition.
Coming in close second, Theodoba, though.
Yes, yeah, Promo's Play Residence is really cool. But is just a little bit more of like, you know, a circle cake rather than a very, very complex and difficult shape to create. Well, now that that is over, we need to finish building this mansion. We've got a lot of work to do, and I'm probably going to have to get more materials because I'm basically out. But I'm going to build it anyway, and hopefully it won't take me too long. And you, I'm gonna put you through another time-lapse. Yeah, that's right. You heard me. Another one. 2 in a row? That's crazy. But I'm doing it anyway. So let's do that now. If you look behind me, you will see a haunted mansion. So we finally finished all 4 sides of this little mansion here. Well, it's not very little. As you can see, I tried to kind of vary these sides. So this one has a balcony with a big grand door and some windows. They have a name, and it's a name that's in French, and I can't speak French, so I honestly don't remember what they're called. But they're those ones that go on the roof, and you've got some nice windows that don't go on the roof, but instead go on the side. You guys can tell I'm very smart, by the way, because I know all of these words. We also have this nice balcony here, which I think I already said, but they've got these spikes, which I think is pretty cool, but it has a greater purpose than just looking cool. Because if you're running around through the maze and you come out to this balcony, you wouldn't want to just be able to jump out and then win. So we've got these double tall fences here, and I'm thinking maybe I might do some kind of thing where you can fall through, but if you do, you get impaled on a stake. Sounds kind of fun. Over here at the back, you can see that we have these 2 towers. They come up a little bit above the roof. The cone up there is not exactly the best. It's very blocky because I didn't use any stairs. I might change that in the future, but for now, I think it looks alright. And you can see they kind of come out from the wall a little bit. If only it wasn't snowing, you might be able to see it better. These trees are also kind of in the way. I think I'll clear them out once I build the inside, which will all be off camera, because if I showed it to you, then, you know, you could use it to win. I already explained all that. So you won't see me build the inside, but you will see all of this, which is so nice. And you can just barely see through the snow the exact same thing you saw on the other side, because I couldn't be bothered to make 2 unique sides. We also have this dome coming out over the top, because there is one in Luigi's mansion, and I thought it would be a good thing to fill in the flat space up here. There are also these little chimneys. They don't really look like chimneys, but you know how big mansions will have just tons of chimneys all around the roof? You don't really know where they go to, you just know that they probably go somewhere downstairs. So I tried to replicate that here, but I didn't have a lot of time or blocks to place this. Yeah, I know I ran out after 5. So they're here, they make it look a little bit better, but not a huge difference. Well, for one episode, I think we've actually done quite a bit. Normally I only build like a small little dirt shack, but today we built an entire mansion. That being said, it doesn't have anything on the inside, but we'll get to that later. We also judged some builds in the build competition and gave out a prize of a bunch of money that I put together. It's all my money, by the way. This is a server event that I'm giving my money for, and people say that I'm an evil dictator. I'm not an evil dictator, I'm a generous dictator. Hopefully you have enjoyed watching this video, and hopefully you will consider joining the server. We're really looking for builders and not people who want war. If you join saying, I want to start a war, we are not going to let you in, because I swear there are already enough annoying people on this server. We don't need any more. But we do need more builders, because there's hardly anyone making stuff like this other than me. So if you're a builder, you should join the server right now by clicking the link in the description and sending some photos of your builds, and we'll judge them and we'll see that I'm in, and we'll probably decide yes, because the bar is pretty low. Well, that's all from me. I will now depart, and you will go as well, because YouTube will kick you off, because this video, guess what? It's over. So goodbye.